Haji bum 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 swagatam. You're watching Entertainment Shorts with Surabhi on Entertainment Report. देखते रहिए. When I did Boogie Woogie,
Yeah.
and 17 years we did that. That helped me a lot in understanding people, understanding where they come from, the demographically also, socially also, culturally. If it's purely for work, then I'll tell you once, I'll tell you twice, thrice, and then I'll stop.
Hi, my name is Survi, and today we have with us somebody who's literally made and created aspirations in people. Whether it's dance, whether it's commentary, whether it's making our childhoods amazing. I have Mr. Javed Jaffrey with us. Welcome to Entertainment Reports, sir.
Thank
to
you,
talk to you.
Surabhi. Thank you. Lovely to connect with you. Yes. Robert De Niro behind you going, you talking to me? That's behind you, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yes, sir. So firstly, Never Kiss Your Best Friend season 2. Season 1 has been loved by fans. I would really want to know from you, how is it going to be different? What are we looking forward to? Like, what should we look forward to? And can you please talk about your character as well?
So season one, I wasn't a part of. I was part of
Yes.
something called season 1.5, which was the lockdown special,
Mm.
which was pretty amazing because it was shot in the lockdown with people in their homes, self-shooting themselves. And then it was put together, and I think it was a wonderful achievement. Season two is, yeah, similar territory like the first one, but a little more complicated because the relationships, there's lots more interweaving of relationships happening here. And so I think, yeah, it's season one on steroids. So yeah, it would be more fun
Yeah.
to watch. Yeah, there's much more
Wow.
happening. And Mama, the character, he's the hopeless. He's a romantic. He's a hardcore romantic. The person who thinks like you only love once, and that stays with you forever. And he's not got married.
Okay.
The lady he loved went away, probably got married. He kind of heard that she's married, but he didn't get married. He's living a life on his own. Sometimes he gets a little bitter about certain things. Sometimes, not much. Yeah, but he's very positive because now he's found his love, and now he doesn't know he's getting into a territory where he's heard that she is now, her husband has passed away, and he feels that he has an opportunity maybe to revive his love after 30 years.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. So keeping the marriage part aside, I would really want to know how much of Bittu Mama are you in real life? When it comes to love, when it comes to romance, when it comes to somebody who's full of love. How much do you resonate with the
I
character?
think love is one of the foundational emotions of humankind. We can't survive without that. So yes, but yeah, it's evolved from perspective of today's the Insta generation who's instant noodles, instant love, instant followers,
Yes.
instant thumbs up, instant. So it's all become instant, and I think that this evolution has resulted in a lot of insecurities also because of social media and looking at people and followers and expecting things and complexes which arise from that. I think all that is encapsulated in a way in this series, keeping all that in mind. So it is very relatable, and love,
Yes.
as you said, yes, love. There was a generation which took love and gave it time to evolve and grow. But today,
Yes.
the Insta thing, that's why they get confused. They get, they don't have the patience and tolerance to let love evolve. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, your co-actors from the show, Karan, Wahi, Nakuul, Mehta, and Anya Singh, the leads of the show. I would really want to know, since you are somebody who has been in the industry for a very long time. I don't want to make you feel old, but you're somebody who's been very relevant, amongst all ages. Like, somebody who watches a pogo also knows you. Somebody who watches films and somebody, who has been watching films since 90s also knows you very well. I would really want to know, how are you coping with, is there any FOMO, when you act with people who are very, very young and that, because you seem to be very modern and very active on the gram and everything. But I still want to know, is there any sense of FOMO that you feel?
No, I don't think so. Because, I'll tell you where. When I did Boogie Woogie,
Yeah.
and 17 years we did that. That helped me a lot in understanding people, understanding where they come from, the demographically also, socially also, culturally. A lot of that helped me. That those years I spent, and it kept me current. It kept me, and I'm a person who likes to be current, read. I like to,
Okay.
what's happening in the world around me. I may not relate to everything, but I keep myself informed, and I try to understand. It may not be that I do understand, but I try to understand, and I'm not blocked from perspective of. I try to keep myself open to, maybe it'll make some sense to me somewhere. I'll try. I'll try my best for it to make sense to me. So yeah.
Okay. Since we're talking about the first time, I would really like to know this from you that, whenever we do something in life, like generally, there is this moment of self-doubt that comes, throughout the day. There's this 1 or 2 second of self-doubt that comes. You are somebody who has many feathers to his cap. You've literally done everything, be it judging shows, be it commentating, be it films, be it OTT, like everything. However, after having so many feathers in your cap, do you still get moments of self-doubt? And mostly, what is it around?
Self-doubt is good for you to grow, because it's like a critic within you, and you would like to, be sure, but is this right or not? Am I doing it well enough? So all these things are very important for an actor to be inside that little nervousness, that little doubt. It's good because overconfidence can just totally mess it up. Just, totally can finish you. And so I think it's good to be in doubt a bit and be a little nervous and not be insecure as such. But like you said, it's good to be conscious within you and have those little doubts. I think it helps you to grow, but not to the point where it confuses the hell out of you.
Yeah.
So that is also like, it should be that the right dose.
So talking about Nakuul, Karan and Anya, I would really want to know one thing you like and one thing you tolerate about them as actors or actors on set.
My interactions and my scenes were mostly with Nikki Walia and Anya. Like 90%, 95% of my work was with them and with Deepti Bhattacharya. Karan and me, we did one scene together. Nakuul also was one scene. So there was not much because I come in my interactions and my scenes were with. But I was really pleasantly very surprised. I was happy that, they're all very fine-tuned actors. They're good actors. And especially Anya. Nikki, of course, she's got a lot of experience behind her. And also she's very, very, very good. It was like an absolute pleasure doing some scenes with Nikki. And a lot of people feel a TV actor. No, man, she's a very, very fine actor. And even Anya she's coming up, and she's new, but she's amazing, and she goes into the depth of her emotions. And when she acts, and she's a lot of improv there. It's not so much of a method, so-called acting. And I really, I'm so happy, and she's really good. And same, I did one scene with Nakuul, and it was really so good. And they're focused. Karan ke saath mein, but it was a very casual scene with Karan. Nakuul had an emotional scene, but Anya was really amazing. Nikki was amazing. Deepti was this. I've known Deepti when she started. The first person she met, she came to Bombay in the film industry. I was the first friend she had, and I've known her since then. So for me, again, it was nostalgia being with Deepti after so many years, and she's looked wonderful even after so many years. So it's a very lovely casting of people, and they've all fit into their roles like a glove. So I think it's a good combo and some very fine performances and good writing. So I think it's a good series to watch. Very relatable too.
But I would still want to know, is there anything you tolerate about Anya as an actor? I mean, come on, there could be something.
No, but the point is that when you're on set, you're mostly in character. Okay, so you are working of making the scene work as per the characters. Okay, so she's very much into a character, and sometimes yes, she does. She gets moody. She doesn't understand something, and she'll suddenly get into a zone that sometimes the director said something, or and it's not. So yeah, she does get into that. She's like, she has a mood, and sometimes she goes into a little shell. I didn't have any problem. I thoroughly enjoyed myself with her while doing the scenes on set.
In this industry, I think there's one quote that really is very, very relevant even now: out of sight, out of mind. So there are many people who are very open about saying that they still reach out to directors and producers for work. I would want to know from you that you are such a senior actor and you have done so much work in so many different fields, but I would still want to know that do you still reach out to directors and producers for work even today?
I do, but again, like I said, I'm not so much of a PR person. I've not been. I don't say that as an admirable quality. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe that's a flaw I have. And nothing to do with ego. It's nothing to do nothing. It's just okay. I will connect with people who I like or whose work I like. It won't be like generally, hi, इसमें काम करना. No, if I really like somebody's work, I'll say, यार, I'd love to, यार, कुछ करना चाहिए. And so I have a lot of friends who I have not worked with for 30 years, but who will still come for my Eid party because I like them. And I like their work. And it's like, ठीक है, नहीं हुआ काम किसी वजह से. But I still admire you and I like your work and I like you as a person. So for me, that is important. When I come on a set, yes, then I can't be biased. Okay, you're doing your job, I'm doing my job, and I have to do my best and you have to do your best. Sometimes it goes beyond and you like those people. You like the way they work, they approach as human beings also. And then you call them home. I will not call people home who I don't like as humans or filmmakers. So I'll genuinely, if I really like you, I'll call you to my house. It's that for me. So but I do, like I said, I do keep in touch, and I love and admire a lot of people, but for me it's like, if it's purely for work, then I'll tell you once, I'll tell you twice, thrice, and then I'll stop. And then it's like, ठीक है, अगर लेना होगा तो, if you'll think of me in a role like this, or as a writer or a producer, if it's fine. It doesn't, fine, that's the way it is. Because there are a lot of people who are very persistent, I understand. And I don't, maybe it's a trait which it works for a lot of people, persistence. Yeah, but for me, it's like, I can remind you once, twice, thrice, and then fair enough, you're busy, but if maybe I don't fit into your thing.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really a pleasure talking to you. I hope you liked the interview. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, Surabhi, pleasure to interact with you. And yeah, it was, like I said, there are interviews and there are interviews which have a little more work done. So it was, well, thank you. It was very enjoyable. Thank you.